In the twilight hours of a chilly evening, Michael found himself ensconced in his study, the soft glow of his desk lamp casting long shadows across the room. Papers lay scattered haphazardly before him, testament to the countless hours he'd spent immersed in his work. But tonight, as he grappled with the intricacies of his latest project, a sudden interruption shattered the tranquil silence. A faint ping echoed through the room, drawing Michael's attention to the screen of his smartphone, where a solitary notification awaited his gaze. With a sense of trepidation tinged with curiosity, he reached for the device, his fingers trembling ever so slightly as he tapped the screen to reveal the source of the disturbance. The message, brief and enigmatic, bore the name of an unfamiliar sender, Jacob. Michael's brow furrowed in confusion as he read the words that danced across the screen. "We need to talk about Amanda." A chill swept through him, prickling the hairs on the back of his neck as he grappled with the implications of the cryptic message. Amanda, his beloved wife, his confidant, his partner in life. What could anyone possibly have to discuss about her? And who was this mysterious Jacob, daring to intrude upon their sanctum with such ominous intent? Despite the rising tide of unease that threatened to engulf him, Michael couldn't shake the gnawing curiosity that tugged at the corners of his mind. With trembling fingers, he composed a response, seeking clarification from the enigmatic stranger who had dared to breach the walls of his private world. The minutes stretched into hours as Michael awaited a reply, his thoughts swirling in a maelstrom of uncertainty and apprehension. What secrets lay concealed beneath the surface of his seemingly idyllic marriage? And what role did this Jacob play in unraveling the delicate threads that bound them together? As the night wore on, Michael found himself consumed by a relentless torrent of questions, each more insidious than the last. But amidst the turmoil, one thing remained clear. The message from Jacob had set into motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of his life. And as the first tendrils of dawn began to creep across the horizon, casting long shadows in their wake, Michael knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with danger, deceit, and the haunting specter of betrayal. The air in the quaint cafe hung heavy with anticipation as Michael entered, his heart thrumming with a mixture of dread and curiosity. His eyes scanned the dimly lit interior, searching for the figure of Jacob amidst the sea of faces that blurred together in the dim light. And then, there he was, sitting alone in a secluded corner, bathed in the soft glow of a flickering candle. Jacob, the harbinger of secrets, awaited Michael's approach with an air of quiet resignation, his gaze fixed upon the entrance as if he had been expecting him all along. As Michael drew nearer, a palpable tension hung between them, thick and suffocating, like a shroud of uncertainty enveloping their every movement. With each step, the weight of impending revelation bore down upon Michael, threatening to crush him beneath its unforgiving weight. Finally, they stood face to face, two strangers bound by the unspoken knowledge of a shared betrayal. Jacob's expression was somber, his eyes dark pools of regret as he extended a hand in greeting. Michael accepted the gesture with a reluctant nod, his mind racing with a whirlwind of emotions. And then, without preamble, Jacob spoke, his voice soft and measured, yet laced with an undercurrent of remorse. "I'll cut to the chase, Michael. I had an affair with Amanda." The words hung in the air between them, heavy with the weight of confession and regret. Michael's breath caught in his throat, his heart seizing in his chest as he struggled to comprehend the enormity of what he had just heard. How could this be? How could the woman he had loved and trusted for so many years betray him in such a callous manner? And what of Jacob, this stranger who had emerged from the shadows to lay bare the darkest corners of his heart? As Jacob recounted the details of his affair with Amanda, each word struck Michael like a dagger to the soul, tearing asunder the fragile veneer of his reality. He listened in stunned silence, his mind reeling with a whirlwind of emotions, anger, disbelief, and a profound sense of betrayal. But amidst the turmoil, a flicker of something else began to take root within him, a steely resolve, born of the ashes of shattered trust and broken dreams. For as he listened to Jacob's confession, Michael realized that the time for denial and delusion had come to an end. Armed with the truth, he vowed to confront Amanda, to demand answers, to seek closure, and to reclaim the shattered fragments of his life. And as he gazed into Jacob's eyes, he knew that their encounter marked not the end, but the beginning of a journey fraught with danger, deceit, and the tantalizing promise of redemption. With Jacob's confession still echoing in his mind, Michael embarked on a relentless pursuit of truth, determined to unravel the tangled web of deceit that had ensnared his life. His days became consumed with a singular purpose, his every waking moment dedicated to peeling back the layers of secrecy that shrouded his once idyllic existence. Armed with a newfound resolve, Michael delved into the depths of Amanda's past, scouring every corner for clues that might shed light on her betrayal. He combed through old photographs and mementos, searching for any sign of the woman he thought he knew, a woman who now seemed like a stranger to him. As he retraced her footsteps, piecing together a timeline of her actions and interactions, Michael uncovered a series of cryptic clues that hinted at a truth far darker than he could have ever imagined. Secrets lurked in the shadows, waiting to be unearthed, and Michael was determined to bring them into the harsh light of day. But the path to enlightenment was fraught with peril, and with each revelation, Michael found himself drawn deeper into a labyrinth of lies and deception. Dark whispers echoed in the recesses of his mind, taunting him with the tantalizing promise of answers yet to come. Yet amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope flickered, a beacon of light amidst the encroaching darkness. For with each step forward, Michael felt himself drawing closer to the truth, his resolve unshakable, his determination unwavering. And so, armed with nothing but his indomitable will and an insatiable thirst for justice, Michael pressed on, ready to confront the demons that lurked in the shadows and reclaim the shattered fragments of his life. For he knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with danger, deceit, and the tantalizing promise of redemption. But he also knew that in the end, the truth would set him free. If you leave a comment, tell us what you think about the story you heard. It's important to us and will help us find and tell stories that you find interesting. Thank you for watching us.